Hello, Bio 30. Oh gosh, it's freezing. It is freezing in my house. No, what the heck? Yeah. Okay, I guess I have to be able to see and speak, so I'll have to keep my face uncovered. All right. Okay, what's going on here? I've got the timeline open, kind of for a change of pace. I'm looking at today, Friday, September 23rd, and as you can see, we're scheduled to be doing Lesson 5 from Unit 2, Part C and D only, and that's because we've already done the introduction and Parts A and B. We're on day 5 of the egg lab, so the egg is coming out of the water. You're going to do your final observations, your final measurements, and write that darn report because it's due on Monday. We have an assignment given today. It's right at the end of lesson number 5 called Extremophiles and Energy. And you see this note that I've made that we should talk about the upcoming DNA extraction lab because you're going to need to do some shopping. So, get my hand out here. I'm going to have to scroll now. God, I'm going to get frostbite. Okay, I don't even know how I made that bigger, but I did. Oh, okay. I didn't know you could do that. Okay, now why did I say to talk about the DNA extraction lab? Oh, because we're going to be doing it. I did seem to jump the gun a bit. We're going to be doing it not next week, but the week after on a Tuesday. I guess we might as well talk about it. Why am I talking about it today? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's just dumb. Okay, I'm going to edit that. Well, you know, if I get angry with myself, maybe then that will generate some heat. And that'd be all right. Okay. Okay, I'm going to move that because that's just dumb. Control X. Where should I put it? We'll put it here. There we go. I'll talk about it then. I don't want to talk about it now. Mostly I just want to go put on some warmer clothes. Okay. So then if I'm not going to talk about that today, I guess all I really need to talk about is Lesson 5, Part C and D. So let's go there. Yeah, all right. Unit 2. We click on it. And we scroll down till we get to Lesson 5, and we click on it. And I'm going to get rid of my left-hand menu because I don't need it. Okay, we've already done the introduction. We've done Part A. We've done Part B. And now we've got Part C, where we get into the specifics of photosynthesis and cellular respiration. So, they're very involved. They're way more involved than what we show you in Biology 30. We don't have to go into all of the detail because it's not as if we are writing a PhD thesis about it. But just so you know, there is actually more going on. Okay? Just thought you might want to know. So we start with Part C, the overview of photosynthesis. Use this photosynthesis worksheet to summarize the processes of photosynthesis. Now, how are you supposed to do that? Well, you can do it by watching this Crash Course Biology video. You can also check out this video by Bozeman Science, which is excellent. And then Biology LibreText has quite a bit to say on the subject, and this is the link to the textbook pages. So those 3 sources are going to help you. And then we're going to be doing pretty much the exact same thing with cellular respiration, except this time we're going to use a concept map to summarize the processes. Now, guys, that being said, not everybody likes concept maps. If you've got your own way of taking notes that is going to help you remember the salient points, then you do that. If you don't want to make a concept map, you don't have to. You're not handing this in. It's just for your own notes. So do what makes the most sense. And we've got the same 3 sources, except just different topic. So Crash Course video, Bozeman Science video, and the textbook pages from Biology Libre text. Now this gets us into the assignment. So it's called extremophiles and energy. So phile means to love. So an extremophile is an organism that loves extreme environments, like places where you think, ain't nothing alive in there. Well, you know what? There is. There are life forms in the craziest places, like really far out. So let's read this. Okay. Although glucose is often presented as a universal energy molecule, not all organisms use it and other carbon-based molecules for energy. Amazingly, bacteria and other organisms like the archaebacteria living in extreme environments, the extremophiles, where carbon is not readily available, have adapted to their environment by breaking down and using other molecules such as arsenic or sulfur in order to build necessary cell components and carry out basic cell functions. Some have even developed ways to extract energy from molecules without the presence of oxygen. That's anaerobic respiration, which allows us to make products such as vinegar, alcohol, and cheese through fermentation. More than just those two, coffee and chocolate also are products of fermentation. These processes are termed chemosynthesis. So that's pretty funky groovy. So let's learn more about extremophiles and the ways in which they have adapted to their environments by completing the following assignment. So here we go. Choose one of the extremophiles from this list and research its characteristics. Using the Q1A1 format, like what we used in the Little Girl Lost assignment, answer the questions listed here. Include a references used list, APA style, and make sure you tell me the name of the extremophile you used. So you've got to tell me the type, but you also need to tell me the name. And it's not like, hey, this is Bob the extremophile. It would be like a genus species name, like this is Thermophilus, what's the species name? Aqueous. Thermophilus aqueous. Okay, so that would be the name of the particular species of extremophile you're using. So tell me the type, and then as you hone in, tell me the name. Maybe you're looking at general characteristics, in which case give me a few names. Like say you're giving me the general characteristics of barophiles. Then give me a few examples of barophiles, okay? Here are the 4 questions. So remember, you write out the question and then you write out the answer. So describe what characterizes your chosen extremophile. So you're choosing one of these 9. Well, like say you choose a halophile. Well, what is a halophile? What does that mean? Where do halophiles live? Like what makes them an extremophile? What's their thing? Explain how they have adapted to their environment in terms of energy production or consumption. So this is a very specific question. In terms of energy production or consumption. After all, that's what all of lesson 5 is about, is energy. Provide an example of your extremophile, and it's okay to provide more than one. And briefly explain how this type of extremophile could be useful to humans. Okay, like why should humans give a darn about any of these? Well, maybe they're useful in some particular aspects of industry. So be specific, okay? I've given you some places where you can go to start your research, but you're absolutely welcome to look at other websites or any other reliable source that you might have. So Bio30, that's it from me. I'm going to go, I don't know, maybe get some hot chocolate or hot coffee or tea or something, which are all products of anaerobic fermentation. Isn't that groovy? So, oh yeah, tasty bean juice tastes like chocolate, makes me go. So, like, not go to the bathroom, just makes me, yay! Yeah. Okay, I gotta edit that last little bit out. That just sounds ridiculous. And I gotta look ridiculous. But I don't care. It's cold. All right, you guys. You have a good day. If you've got any questions or concerns, you just fire off an email, an Edsby message. You can phone me as long as it's between 9 and 3:30. And yeah, and life's good. All right? You guys take good care of yourselves. I'll talk to you again on Monday. Bye-bye. Campbell out.